All right, guys, we're here with Ken Shamrock. What brings you to Murfreesboro, Tennessee?
I was contacted about coming down and coming up and being able to be a part of this event. I guess this is the first one he's put on. And I travel around a lot to do these things, and I tell you what an inspiration to be able to come around and see these young fighters fight. And the skill levels are just so awesome. It's an honor to be here.
And I mean, you started this whole thing back in the early 90s. I mean, what's it like seeing it coming from 93, 94 to where it is now?
Wow. I guess the way I could explain it is like raising a child and being that proud of it. It's almost like the same thing, because I seen where it was at, and it was pretty brutal, bare knuckle, no time limit, no rules. And then it started developing with some rules and some regulations. And now it is where it's at, where everybody's so well trained and so conditioned, and the skill levels are so high. It's like watching your kid grow up and going to college and graduating. It's a good feeling.
You got a fight coming up in April with Seth Petrozelli. What's your thoughts on that?
I took some time off for about a year, and it was well deserved because I had a lot of things going on, my knees, my shoulders. I was pretty banged up. So by taking advantage of that time off that I had, it really did me well, because I've come back very, very strong. I feel really good. And Seth is kind of a fight where, he's actually good enough to win a lot of fights, but he hasn't got a whole lot of experience. So he's dangerous to me, but if I fight and do the things I'm supposed to do, I should be okay.
And he stole your thunder. You took that fight with Kimbo when you were going to be Kimbo that night, weren't you?
I don't know if he stole my thunder. I kind of gave it to him.
Yeah. Now, what do you think about, we going to see you in Strikeforce? I mean, anything coming up on the horizons?
When it comes to trying to make plans with things, the thing that I like to do, because I know with a lot of big organizations, there's a lot of control, a lot of contract stuff that kind of ties you down. I don't want to be tied down, so I'm going to freelance. I'm going to take fights that are with some other organizations that I can help build up.
What do you think about guys like Herschel Walker and Bobby Lashley coming into the sport that you built?
I think it's wonderful, man. I like to see a lot more people get involved. Maybe some basketball players like Shaquille O'Neal.
Vanilla Ice, Bozo the Clown.
Not Vanilla Ice, though. I mean, not that I'm even against it, but just some guys that have been really good at what they've done in another sport, and then cross over and do something in this, because I think there's a lot of room for some star athletes to cross over and become very good in MMA.
Yeah, Jose Canseco's now calling out Herschel Walker. Have you heard about that?
Yeah, Jose Canseco's looking for attention. He's done a lot of things, when he came out and said some things about a lot of people. Whether it's true or not, that's not how you go about trying to clean things up, is by throwing your buddies under the bus. I don't like that.
Well, that's all I got for you. Anything else you'll say to the fans out there?
Peace. Thank you for all your support over the years. It's been a wonderful, wonderful ride. I've had a very good time. I know earlier in my career, I was out there and I was doing my job. I was drawing a lot of fans for a lot of big companies, and I was doing a job, and I really, really love doing that. But now it's time for Ken Shamrock to go and have some fun. So I'm not trying to get a belt. I'm not trying to be world champion. If that happens, that's great. But what I'm doing now is I'm enjoying myself. I'm enjoying myself because now I'm doing it for me. I'm going out there, I'm fighting, and I'm having fun. I'm not trying to get ranked or anything like that. There's been a lot of skepticism about whether I should fight or not because of my age. But please, it's my time now. Let me have fun. Thank you, fans. All your support.
Thank you, Ken.
Thank you.